is we don't know you three people, and we've been hanging
Joe said it, and Joe's going to be the second one out of here. How ironic is that?
So, listen. Well, hold on.
Of the two, and you being more on the outside than I am with the two, Joe and Dustin, who do you trust more?
Neither.
No, more than the other. You think they're both full of shit? Joe has this way of going up to people and going, you know, I heard this, and
but Joe's a complete liar to where I understand his lying. I could comprehend
with Joe
what he's
gone,
doing.
there's going to be a lot more calm in this house.
Yeah, with either of you, no.
The reason that he's up is because he pulls shit with you. With
yeah,
Nick.
and I wanted to get one person out that would calm the house down, and you two would calm the house down with either of you gone. And if I put up Amber, if I put up someone else, and the other person went home, it wouldn't have accomplished that. If they went home. Do you know what I mean?
The basic reason for you putting Joe up was him stirring the pot, and
Yeah.
you said it yourself. And I knew
It is.
And that's why I called it before you even got HOH,
Yeah.
when we were out here talking.
Well, because it's obvious.
Exactly. So,
And it is helpful to the house. And maybe not. Maybe it's helpful to have him because
no, not
some
really,
people get
because
confused.
spreading misinformation constantly
is ridiculous.
And the thing is he's done it about everyone in the house. And everyone in the house, with the exception of a couple people, Jamaica, I don't think so. Jessica, I don't think so. But most of the rest of the people, and he's been caught in it.
Yeah. Well, how about were
I'm
you
sitting
there
out
tonight?
here with one person, and he comes out here and says, oh, I heard blah, 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 blah.
Yeah,
and
and
they're
he's
like,
such a negating
well, who
whatever
said
he
that?
said.
And he goes, well, I can't remember. And then he walks in, and I'm like, well, that's the easiest out in the fucking world. There's only 13 people in this fucking house, and you can't remember who told you something so significant that you thought you should run right over and tell them right away?
Well,
he's full of shit.
Well, you were here for the night. I think you were out on the hammock when he made up the stuff about Nick and I.
Well, there's obviously something to it, because Nick came out and, went off on you.
This is what happened with that situation.
Honestly, I don't really care, and I don't...
No, but basically what happened is that, I mean, without going into any sort of detail, what happened is I said what happened, and then Joe went and changed and added to what happened, and then Nick yelled at me for what had happened, and then he said this is what happened, and it was what I had originally said.
Lies are lies that are so interwoven and laced with the truth that you can't distinguish the truth from the lie in the lie. And that is what Joe is a master of.
Yeah.
And Dustin has said that from the very beginning.
Yeah.
That he's like a complete manipulator. He's a liar. Joe comes out here when he was so afraid he was going to be up the first week and made the rounds campaigning when he wasn't even on the fucking block. And he's telling us, I want to be really open with everyone, and I don't have any friends in real life, and there's only a couple, and I haven't had them for very long, and there's a reason for that. I've had friends for... My best friend I've had since I've been 12 years old. I've had my best friend for 32 years.
Yeah.
I have numerous, probably close to 15 or 20 for well over 20 years. My friends are very loyal to me. I'm very loyal to them.
Yeah.
There's a reason that I have these friends for as long as I have these friends. I'm very selective with my friends. Most people I call acquaintances because that's what they are.
No, I'm the most picky, selective person with my friends, but my friends that I have, I trust with 100%. Like, I have multiple friends, not just one friends, that have my bank codes, that have my passwords for everything. Because
But those people you've known more than 3 weeks being thrown in a house with them and listening to their bullshit.
But I'm just
and
saying,
everyone in this house is hiding something, one part of them or another. And even
I don't feel that I'm hiding anything. I more feel that I don't know what I'm hiding. Like, you're like, I'm like, that's why I asked, what do you not know about me? Because I don't know what it is.
I don't really know anything about you except for like the surface bullshit with you.
Yeah.
You sit here and go, I don't fuck all these guys, and mark yourself as like this virgin chick, but you wear these bikinis and last night and this
it makes
thing
no
and
sense.
It absolutely makes no sense.
But
your tits falling out and this and that, and it's just like it's all attention, and this chick doesn't fucking suck dick or whatever. What are you fucking kidding me?
No.
So it just doesn't match up to me.
I don't need to.
You're smart. You probably have a lot going for you. You act like you don't need to be here. You act like you don't need the money. You act like it's not important, that you're just here for a good time. And it makes me question what the fuck you're doing here, and I've already told you
I'm
that.
learning a lot.
Well, go to school. Learn some more.
I love going to school. I
Don't-
love trying new experiences. I love
Here's
being
the bottom line with all of
spontaneous.
that whole thing in a nutshell, what I was just
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about, what I talked about before. If this is here, you make this like this is
The
an
game.
experience for you. This is just for fun for you. I guarantee you, everybody or the majority of people are go have your fun somewhere else. I'm here to win, and you're in my way. And let me get you out of here. You don't even, you're not serious about
Yeah.
this or the money
And
or
if I go
anything
home
else.
'cause
And
of
you know
that,
what?
that's
I am fucking
understandable.
serious, and I'm not going to let anybody stand in my way that could really give a shit, because you don't deserve it,
Right.
and you're fucking burying yourself. Let me pose you a different question. Between me and Joe, who do you trust more?
You?
Why?
I don't know why, but I do.
Because I'm open and honest and tell you exactly what I feel, even if it's things that I know are really shitty to say to you, to your face, straight up, and I barely even know you.
Well, you could go a couple ways with that, because you are so open and honest, you could be doing very few unhonest things and no one would ever question you because of it. So it almost makes you more scary, if that makes sense.
Kind of.
But with Joe, everyone knows he's a complete liar, so it's almost like easy to just not even care or even consider anything he says, and you could tell him anything and people just think he's lying. So it's kind of, like I don't trust him at all.
Nobody
Like,
does.
It's not, yeah, but right, you see, I mean,
And the few things that I have trust, Joe came to me, I can't even tell you how many times, and he'd say, Dick, we could go really far in this game together. And I would sit there and go, Joe, I don't fucking trust you, dude.
no.
I don't trust you at all. Well, why do you say that? I'm like, give me a reason to trust you. Give me a reason. Show me.
Well, and
Actions are everything here. Words mean fucking dog shit.
you want to
don't
know the
mean
funniest
anything.
part about his trust thing? I'm sure he's done it with other people. But for me, it's like, I want to rebuild trust, and so I want you to tell me a secret, and I want you to see if it gets back to you.
No.
And I'm like, are you
Yeah, I've
serious?
heard the same bullshit with
Yeah.
me. That's what his answer
Yeah.
was to that.
Yeah,
And I'm like, yeah, so I tell you something insignificant and you keep it to yourself. Who gives a flying fuck?
right.
Like, I'm going to trust you with something that's really important
Yeah.
anyway. If I don't trust you, and that's the whole basis of this conversation, why would I give you anything? That's the whole thing is retarded.
I know. But it's like, I could see through anything with Joe.
Nobody here trusts him.
No.
And that's why Joe's going home. I haven't wavered. I haven't been nervous. I haven't been giving it a second thought. The only reason why I told Danielle I want to tell her goodbye tonight was because I've seen weird shit happen. And honestly, if everyone was thinking pure strategy, I probably would go home.
Yeah.
But at this
Everyone's-
point, so early in the game,
Yeah. You might as well keep who you
people
want.
look at me like, he's a good time. He's a lot of fun. I've fucking